Joy Robinson, and I am president of the Neighborhood Association here in Scarborough Village. I'm also co-chair of Scarborough Mental Health, the work group that we have here in the area. So, to be honest, I am really happy about the organizing of this particular activity. So I want to say thank you to Social Planning and to Ishra for putting this together and for inviting Councillor Crawford, because I really believe that at this point in time, it's very critical for us to prioritize the money in the best way possible to assist our residents. And I am speaking from the perspective of someone who works on the ground with residents every day, and I understand their pain. There are many, many residents that are falling through the cracks, and I'm very, very concerned. So for me today, I was initially going to raise the poverty reduction strategy, and knowing in my heart that I don't personally think that we were doing enough in the past. Because there's too many communities like ours being kept priority status. So I'm happy to hear that we're moving forward with the poverty reduction in terms of allocation of funds. I think we need to continue to do things like that. And I think, you know what? It's extremely serious. So serious that I think if we decide to cut the budgets of other areas, I think residents will understand, and I think people will understand, because people should be first and aesthetics should come later. And I think people need to be able to feed themselves and afford a better life in this Toronto. I think we're a rich enough city and a rich enough country to have an entire neighborhood in poverty. I think we really need to be serious, because poverty reduction affects so many different areas, and the government does not realize that we're actually paying a lot more, right? For health services, for instance. When people are poor, they can't afford to eat properly. When people are poor, then the crime is affected, violence is affected, so it affects so many. It's one of the top priorities. So I'm going to say that this government, reflecting the seriousness, I'm seeing that they're getting it right. So we intend to hold them to make sure that their actions match the words, right? Because it's depleting. Residents and buildings are depleting. I really think we need to make a serious effort. Sense of urgency is key. We need to stress sense of urgency.